So if you clicked on this video, I assume that you are a creative of some kind, a photographer, filmmaker, digital artist, whatever, and you've been searching all over the internet on your first or next monitor. So now let's talk about this pristine ProArt monitor. So back at the beginning of this year, I bought this monitor to fit my own creative needs, to color grade videos, to edit photos, and as a photographer and videographer myself, it's a must-have to make sure that the final product is exactly the way that what I'm seeing. Oh yeah, by the way, I normally don't tell people this, but make sure to watch to the end of the video to figure out how you can potentially get free Adobe suites. This is the PA247CV 23.8-inch monitor, which is linked down below in the description, and I'll keep you guys updated on the best available prices because in fact I bought this on discount, so definitely go check it out with my link. This 23.8 inches monitor with 16:9 of aspect ratio will fit your video production need perfectly because most videos that we make nowadays are made in 1920 x 1080p, which equals to 16:9, and this is exactly the reason why I bought this 23.8 inches monitor rather than the 24.1 inches monitor, because that's 16:10 and that just doesn't fit that well, and I think it's worth it to spend a bit more just to get that perfect resolution. When it comes to the size, about 24 inches is the most commonly used monitor size, and you wouldn't feel like it's too small or it's too big. I mean, just look at this, it just fits perfectly on my desk. And as you might see, I actually use two monitors, and one of them is also 23.8 inches or 24, and I never really complain if it's too small or too big. So with the additional ProArt monitor, it's just cherry on top for me. Now hey, we're creators, we care about the colors of this monitor. So what really separates this monitor with all of the other monitors on the market is in fact its color accuracy, and I believe that's what you all came here for, right? Matter of fact, all ProArt series monitor can display 100% of sRGB and Rec 709, which in simple terms, you can see all the colors and you can manipulate any colors you want on this display. Its color accuracy delta E is also less than 2, which if you don't know what delta E is, it's basically a metric system of the fluctuate of the color accuracy of the monitor, and most monitors on the market are 3 or higher, and in fact most humans' eyes can't even see color accuracy deltas that's like less than 3, so that just really shows how accurate this monitor is. And if there is gonna be any color accuracy problems, it's gonna be some really insignificant tiny differences. Now if you still don't trust its color accuracy, in the box they also come with a Coleman certificate, which basically means that the monitor has run through multiple different tests and calibration to make sure that this monitor is color accurate as much as possible. Now as I mentioned a lot of times in this video, that this monitor is built and designed for creators and professionals. And let me guess, you use some sort of Adobe software, right? So ProArt actually hooked up with Adobe that if you purchase any ProArt monitor or any ProArt product, you can actually get 3 months free of Adobe suites, like all the Adobe apps. And I already redeemed mine, so you just register your products and you put in the redeem code in around 3 to 5 business days, and there you go. I now have access to all of the Adobe software only for 3 months, but every dollar counts, right? This monitor comes with a lot of output or input or just basically any ports for us creators. HDMI, DP, USB hub, USB lightning, headphone jack, everything, I got you covered. I actually just discovered how to use this monitor as a USB hub while I'm researching and scripting for this exact video, and in fact I still don't know how to use some of these ports, and all of this is to say that there's more than enough ports. Now I work with a relatively big desk, but I still decided to mount these two monitors on a single dual monitor arm because one, I want to save some space to put other items such as like a speaker, but also I want to keep it playing, and I don't want to have two different types of monitor stand. I want to keep it aesthetic, you know. So I bought this dual monitor arm off of Amazon, also linked in the comments down below. It's really sturdy and it's not too shabby, and yeah, it works perfect. And I was able to do this easily because this ProArt monitor also supports VESA mounts. So with any kind of monitor arm that you can buy on market, you can mount this monitor wherever you want. There are also a lot of modes and different adjustments that you can do in the menu of this monitor, such as blue light filters, different gamma modes, etc. But most of the time I keep it the same because I don't want to mess with all the color calibrations and stuff, so I just keep it simple and use what it comes with. Now with everything being said, I still wish there could be something that could be done better on. So for example, when I play video in full screen, the screen often gets teared up if there are a lot of motion happening, and generally when I'm editing a video, I don't put my video in full screen, so it's not really a big problem. But when I want to play it back in full screen, it can be potentially an issue. But hey, look, if you put everything I said and put price into consideration, this might actually be the best budget monitor for all the creatives out there. So once again, if you want to check this out monitor, make sure to use my link down in the description. So ask me any questions, and there are lots of tech videos that's gonna come up in the future, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Goodbye.